Hello and welcome back to another World of Tanks replay. My name's Ben, we're the Beard Guys, and today we are taking a look at the best of the bunch from my E-25 games for the What Can It Earn series. So this is the highest single silver game I got over those 25 games with no ops for the What Can It Earn series. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link for it in the description, go and check it out. It's analysing the silver earnings of different premium tanks over 25 battles, and it features that sort of silver summary and some highlights of all the kills and post-battle results screens from those 25 games, as well as a little tank review. So here we go, we're on Malinovka, we're on assault, we are attacking, and we have seen a nice little chaffy already. So here you go, we get started really nicely by showing off the ridiculous rate of fire of that tank. And it's excellent accuracy as well, taking down that guy no problem. The penetration of the gun's a bit subpar, but thankfully when you're shooting a AMX Chaffee in a tier 7 tank destroyer, it's not really going to be an issue. So trying to get some shots on the LC here. We don't really want him driving around spotting up our entire team, but also being wary of getting spotted by the enemy and getting annihilated, as E-25 doesn't really have any armor. And we back off. So they've their light tanks are all kind of bundled over this way. They've got at least 2 more here. And the Crusaders coming in close, so we're gonna have to back off here. A bit conscious of who else might be behind these guys shooting down on me, and now I'm completely on my own. But thankfully we take out that guy. Got the ELC trying to flank me as well. Get one into him. Try and give him a little nudge, but he just dodges it. I think that probably would have hurt him pretty badly. Even though the E-25 is not the best ramming tank. There we go. We managed to land a really nice moving shot. Set him on fire. And take him down. So it's a bit of a panic start. We've lost a third of our health, but we've dished out a really nice amount of damage and actually got 3 kills already. So I decided to back off. I'm completely on my own up here now. Gonna retreat, get myself behind some bushes, and start firing again. And see what we can do to this Panther. There we go, we finally get a shot through, and we managed to track him as well. And thankfully tracking him manages to actually angle him slightly better towards us, so it makes it even easier to pen him, which happens with tanks from time to time. So we go, that's 4 kills. Still completely on my own at this side. And just seeing if I can find a shot on this Black Prince. Not feeling too confident about taking this guy on one-on-one. And certainly not at close range. But planning sort of, if I can, I was hoping to track him. And he'd just be sat there while I emptied my clip into him. Well, not my clip, and my shells into him. It does feel a bit like using an autoloader sometime because of the extremely quick reload. But now we need to get out of here again because we're spotted and there are guys on the ridge shooting at me. Thankfully, one of the other great things about the E-25, along with its excellent speed and mobility, is its very, very low profile, a lot like the ELC AMX. Does make it pretty hard to hit, and it also makes it very easy to get into cover just through little small undulations in the ground, like around here. It's not very difficult at all to get yourself behind some hard cover. And because of that, it also has an excellent camo rating, so you can get unspotted pretty easily, and hopefully stay that way. So this stage, I'm waiting again, see if I can spot this Black Prince up, hopefully get a few more shots and then fall back. I don't think the arty behind me is going to be around too much longer unless he falls back as well. I'm just kind of trying to go for that tracking shot, but fluff it up again. And get spotted and get out of there. So at this stage, things are looking okay. We've got a lot of tanks over near the flag, so that feels like we're pushing up pretty well there. although it's hard to know what they've got back camping near the base that might be shooting down on them. We've got a lot of time left on the clock, and we've got a decent amount of tanks in a pretty strong position. I decided to go for a bit of a sneaky flanking maneuver using the speed of the E-25 to get myself around here and see if I can help support the assault on the flag. Maybe spot out some TDs on the hill, get some shots on this guy, and then not really going to be expecting anyone to come up this way, thanks to the Black Prince still being alive. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit close here, so I've got spotted straight away. But we managed to dish out a bit more damage, set him on fire, hit the bishop. Oh, he's trying to drop off the edge, and someone else gets him. That's fine. So the team's still hanging in there, eating shots from the side there. There must be someone up on the ridge shooting down, as people love to do. And unfortunately, it looks like our assault up the 9 line seems to have wavered somewhat, and they've all got bogged down. And we're down to under 4 minutes on the clock. But we've got 27 damage ribbons. I think we've had at least one fire that we've set 2 fires actually. We've set the ELC on fire as well. There we go, trying to find the guy on the ridge who was shooting at us, and it was an 87. Unfortunately, a bit unlucky with the tracking shot there, and he ends up turning right around to face us, which isn't great, because if he spots us, that's going to be pretty annoying. We can put shots into his hatch, though, pretty well. And it doesn't look like he's actually going to spot us too easily. Unfortunately, though, the rest of my team is getting pretty decked now. Those 2 heavies have been stuck in the same place for a very long time. I'm worried about the timer running out, so just trying to move around the battlefield and just trying to keep surprising the reds that are left, trying to put shots into the side of them, makes them turn their turret or turn the whole tank towards me, opens up shots on them from my teammates. Just trying to help out as much as I can, but it feels like it might be a little bit futile at this stage. We'll see what we can do. And that's not great. Very rapidly lose the 2 heavies, one of them to an ammo rack, and there goes the other team. And I'm pretty boned here. I'm gonna get 6 tanks. I decide to move around, see if I can get side shots into this the KV over there, but end up just getting turning up quite right in the thick of it. So just decide to do as much shooting and damage as I can before I inevitably die, and we lose. We managed 30 damage ribbons, we got 13 track assists, 4 kills. And that was actually the highest silver from any single game with no ops in the E-25. I did over 25 battles. I feel I underperformed a bit really across those games. There's only an 80% mastery. The high caliber though, 83,000. I think the E-25's very capable of getting over 100 grand with no ops. But sadly I didn't really have any of those, especially beast games. But that's not a bad one, and it was good fun. I think it shows off nicely the maneuverability of the E-25, how hard it can be to hit sometimes, and that rate of fire. And also how well it can engage, considering most TDs are renowned for just being embarrassed by light tanks. Actually managed to take out several light tanks at very close range, very effectively, firing clutch on the ELCMX and setting him on fire, and dealing with that situation pretty well. So nice one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that replay. If you did, please think about hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel if you want to see some more stuff like this. My name's Ben, we're the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.